We are back again with the top 10 decade-defining hard rock and heavy metal songs of the 2000s. I'm not the biggest fan of post 90s, post 20th century music. I'm not the biggest fan of the 21st century. But we will try it. We will give it a chance. Since it is requested by Music Fan, I think you request everything, so it must be right. It got the most views out of everyone out of them. It got 1.1 million views, and all of the rest of the list got a couple of 100,000. So that is kind of ridiculous, with the 90s being second with almost 500,000, but that doesn't even touch it. Linkin Park is the thumbnail, that is probably why it got so many views. Everybody's favorite band. I mean, for a lot of emo and poser kids, they probably are their favorite band, but not for me. What is more gonna be on the list? Slipknot probably. I do like Slipknot. I'm not the biggest fan of Corey Taylor and his mouth, but I do like the band. He just needs to shut the fuck up. Avenged Sevenfold, I think Afterlife is their most iconic song. Or maybe, no, Nightmare is gonna be on the 2010s list, I think. Is that it? Or am I gonna guess more? I really don't know a lot of 2000s acts. I can say Opeth, of course, but that is not gonna make the list. They're kind of iconic now, but they were really active in the 2000s. Putting out their best work, arguably. You can say with the first four in the 90s, but I would say that they really defined themselves in the 2000s with Blackwater Park and Deliverance, Damnation, Ghost Referees, and Watershed. But the 90s are really strong as well with Orchid, Morning Rise, My Arms Rehearse, and Still Alive. So it's really tight. Those are my predictions. I don't know anything else. Yeah, probably Disturbed as well. Oh yeah, and System of a Down, of course, with the Chop Suey, which is probably gonna be the number one song. So those are my those are my predictions, which are all probably gonna make the list. Disturbed.
Seems like only yesterday these hard rocking numbers were on the radio.
Fucking hell.
Boy, did they
I
strike
hate
a
that.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
I fucking hate that.
Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hard rock
Mastodon,
and
that's a good one.
metal songs of the 2000s.
How can I forget the best metal band of the 2000s? Yeah, that's pretty bad.
For our series on the top 10 decade-defining hard rock and heavy metal songs per decade, we've based our choices
What
on
is
a
this
mix of
emo
the track's
shit?
success,
Oh, Bullet for my
popularity,
Valentine.
and their ability to represent the
They
decade
crash around me.
question. We're limiting it to one song per artist per decade, but you still might see some overlapping of artists over the decades.
What? Yeah.
This is part of a series of videos spanning hard rock and heavy metal music from the 1970s
Probably
to the 2000s, while the classic
not Sigma, but one band that actually ripped off an Alice in Chains song and made it their own. Made it their they made it their name. Godsmack, which is actually Alice in Chains song from the Dirt record.
There are still a few diamonds
Linkin
in the
Park.
rough to be uncovered.
That voice. Yeah, of course, Chester has a really talented voice, but you have to get into it,
Give it all, rise against.
Oh my god.
After spending years as a popular underground band,
This band.
Rise Against managed
so
to work their way
generic.
into the mainstream rock scene with their first album to make the Billboard 200 album chart.
Actually, one of my former friends used to really like this band. Oh my god.
One of Siren's song of the counterculture's key tracks was this hardcore single.
This
Give
is
It
a
All.
screamo band. You can say that about death metal as well, but you would be punched to death if you say that about death metal.
To sneak its way onto our list.
But this is literally a fucking emo band.
Much like how it took the world by surprise and even made it within the top 40 of the hot
You know,
modern
I'm not
rock
even talking about their fan base. And that is kind of ridiculous. Octavarium. Oh wow. I'm kind of triggered right now.
Number 9. Octavarium, Dream Theater.
One of the greatest progressive metal songs ever. Number 9 for sure. I'm so fucking pissed right now.
While some fans consider Dream Theater's peak as back in the 90s, there's no denying that the prog metal / rock band...
Yeah, they kind of had the peak with Images and Awake and the Metropolis 2 record. But their 2000s output, don't sleep on that, man. I mean, 6 Degrees, Train of Thought, Octavarium, this one. Systematic Chaos is really underrated, check that out. And Black Clouds, man. Such a perfect record, man, that nobody talks about.
Few killer songs in the 2000s as well. Octavarium is
James
a 24-minute
James
track
Labrie
divided
voice is just so beautiful.
into 5
So
parts,
perfect.
each just as mesmerizing as the last.
So many Easter eggs on this track, man. Ridiculous. I love the cover as well, you know, with the kind of, you know, yeah, there's a name for that, but I don't know. It's, you know, the game where you tick on balls and stuff like that. You know, with the birds flying in the back and beautiful, clear, kind of misty sky with the grass. Just a really peaceful cover. Really love it.
Movement taking the listener on a progressive journey before seamlessly blending into the next. It's no wonder the title track of their 8th record is so highly regarded.
Oh, Portnoy, return. Yeah, he wanted to return, but he was declined because of, you know, Mike Mangini. Said his, you know, job as a teacher or as a professor. He, declined that because he was in the band. So you know, for Dream Theater throwing him away is kind of a dick move. So I understand the decision. So. It's kind of complicated situation, but you know, I still love Dream Theater.
Number 8, I Stand Alone, Godsmack.
I mean, really. You know, one of the best progressive metal songs ever. You know, under this kind of generic metal song, hard rock. I mean, it's not a bad song, but this is just such an easy, dumbed down song compared to number 9, really.
This alternative and new metal song made
There's
all
no
eyes
logic
and
in
ears
this list.
turn to Godsmack when it came out.
I hope Tool's gonna make the list as well with Schism. Schism won the music award over, I believe, Slipknot, System of a Down, and Black Sabbath. So that's pretty impressive.
Not only managing to hit number 1 on the mainstream rock chart, but I Stand Alone also propelled the band to international stardom and helped its parent album, Faceless, sell over 1 million units.
The cover of Faceless is so fucking ugly. I believe a teen with with piercings is on the fucking cover. If that is not emo, I don't know what is.
Undeniably a hard rocker, the 4-minute single ensures
No
that
shit.
the band never would be without legions of
The
fans.
Rock, seriously. Killswitch engage, I think.
Number 7,
Yeah, the end of Heartache.
the end of Heartache, Killswitch engaged.
The only core band that matters, really. Well, and Between the Bird and Me. If you can call them a core band. They're more of a progressive metal band. Which I love, of course.
The second Resident Evil movie, but this song from their third effort was also Killswitch Engage's ticket to breaking into the heavy metal scene. With its signature metalcore style and sorrowful lyrics, it's no wonder the band continued to garner a following after the release of this modern metal track, as well as a Grammy nod for Best Metal Performance.
Down with the Sickness.
Number 6, Down with the Sickness, Disturbed.
Fucking hell. Oh, Disturbed is such a shitty band.
Known as a heavy metal band, with just the second single off their debut album, Disturbed showed the world exactly what they were about.
Actually, one comment said once that the cover of Down with the Sickness looks like the tip of, yeah, you know, the tip of yours only, yours truly.
With frontman David Draymond,
Go figure.
pretty intense lyrics.
And when you look at it, it actually kind of does.
The accompanying music has cemented itself into the minds and ears of fans worldwide, and has also made several pop
Really
culture
ugly
hits
cover
throughout the
though.
years.
If you actually listen to the full version, there's actually some really excessive and explicit content. You know, really controversial lyrics towards the middle section of the song that got blurred out in the single. Which is really the lowest taste of metal ever, probably. You know that. So it's understandable why it was cut out. But why leave it in on the record though? Why? Bad country.
Number 5, Backcountry, Avenged Sevenfold.
The snare. The snare sounds cheap, but it is effective.
When you mix Avenged Sevenfold with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you get one hell of a track.
I always have to have some scantily clad women in your music video.
The band managed to create a heavy metal tune that's filled to the brim with stellar riffs.
Oh, those
You'll
pubes
feel like you're
though.
hallucinating. While Unholy Confessions was also a contender,
Yeah, that song is great.
the chemistry that went into Backcountry was too good to miss out on.
This is pretty good as well, but it's kind of ridiculous. Lateralus. House is not number 1.
Lateralus, Tool.
Lateralus. Fucking hell. Pronounce something good in your life, WatchMojo.
When it comes to the complexity of musical arrangements and time signatures, this band is definitely up there in the genre, with a perfect example being the titular track of their third album. With lyrical patterns orchestrated to match a very strict set of syllables.
One of the most perfect metal tracks ever. You know, in my opinion, one of the best tracks ever. Without, you know, no genres. In any genre. Keep going. I mean, one of the most, again with Dream Theater and now with Tool, one of the most complex metal songs ever, which has just so much feel, so much great chemistry between the band members. Then you go to Linkin Park. What a great transition. We're one step closer to shit.
Number 3, One Step
Rip
Closer.
Chester Bennington. I don't even
Number
care.
3, One Step Closer, Linkin Park.
No, I cannot take this anymore. I mean, these picks are ridiculous. I mean, the order is really stupid.
Down a track that displayed Linkin Park's versatile style in all its glory. Crawling.
In the end. Oh, wait, why wasn't that on the list? That's so much more iconic. No, In the End comes to mind.
And Bleed It Out come to mind.
What a great
But
logic.
in the end, we chose to go back to their roots with their first ever single. Showcasing
I believe the
how
only
sound
Diamond
just
album
starting
in
to flourish.
the
One
2000s,
step closer
together
became
with
the bedrock from which
Creed.
all other Linkin Park songs would evolve.
Why? And Nickelback, fuck me all.
It was also a top 5 hit on the mainstream and modern rock tracks chart.
Slipknot.
Number 2, Wait and Bleed, Slipknot.
Wait and Get Your Period.
Another single that harkens back to the beginning of a band's career.
I'm Michelle, I wait
was
and
Slipknot's
bleed.
way of announcing their arrival to the world. And
They even have a girl name, so it must be about a period, right? Michelle.
it may have been released as the lead single from their
Get out of
in
my-
1999, but the new metal track went on to earn them tons of success after the turn of the new millennium.
I'm overexposed to Slipknot. Just way too much.
Clean vocals, as well as the other eight's musical prowess. It was such a hard-hitting song that it earned them a Grammy nomination for the 2001 award ceremony. Before our number 1 pick brings the house down, here are a few honorable mentions.
Riding on the Walls, Underoath. Fucking hell. Lateralus, Belang of God. That's alright. Tears don't fall. Bullet from a Valentine. They crash around me. So much angst. The Diary of Jane by Breaking Benjamin. Pretty solid hard rock band from the 2000s. Mordecai, Between the Bird and Me. Great progressive metalcore band. Really ridiculous video though. Never seen the video. Chop Suey.
Number 1,
Of course.
Chop Suey, System of
Wake
a
up.
Down.
Go make up.
Who would have thought that a song named after an American Chinese dish would become one of the most iconic alternative metal songs of all time?
Self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die.
And fast-paced song that dared ask why angels didn't deserve to die quickly helped System of a Down take the world by storm. For their efforts, they were nominated for a Grammy, earned a top 20 single on the Hot Modern and mainstream rock tracks charts,
Father.
and provided music lovers with a song that'll stay with them for quite some time.
Angels deserve to die.
Do you agree with our list? Which track of the 2000s made you turn back into a hard rock and heavy
The
metal
Rock.
nut? decade-defining top 10s published every
Boring.
day. Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
That's kind of boring in my opinion. The 70s list was arguably perfect, the 80s list was great, the 90s list was good, the 2000s list is mess, so you see where this is going. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna check out the decade-defining hard rock and heavy metal songs of the 2010s until 2014. 2014 because that was where WatchMojo filmed it. So we're gonna do that the next time. Stay tuned for that, and the all-time list, of course, where they're gonna combine all of the lists together, which is probably all gonna be from the 70s. I mean, come on, that was just the most perfect list. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Almost for more videos like this one. Let me know what you want to see in an upcoming video, and I will see you in the next video. God bless, stay safe, take care, and peace.